Good morning and welcome to what day is it? A Wednesday in the life of a music teacher. Let's do this. So I'm actually early today, which is like crazy because I've been getting to school at the very last minute and leaving at the very last minute and waking up at the very last minute consistently for a few weeks now. It's been pretty bad. If you've been following me for a while, then you know that I'm someone who really likes to get up early. I typically like to get up by like 4:30 a.m., get my workout in, do some stuff for my coaching job, and do my devotional and just get my life together. Well, have not been getting my life together. Life has been falling apart, but we're back on track today. This morning, I got up at like 4:15. I got up at 4, but I got out of bed at like 4:15, hopped onto Zoom, which is our accountability room, and got my workout in. The only reason I got up this morning was because I reached out to my coaches and was like, hey people, I'm struggling. I need help. Can someone hold me accountable to wake up? And they're like, yeah, I'll get on with you. And game changed because I don't know why it took me so long to reach out to them. I guess I just feel guilty because I'm supposed to be their mentor, teaching them how to run their business and inspire others. And instead I felt like if I told them I was struggling that I'd be like putting weight on their shoulders, but that was not the case at all. And I've had a bunch of them also reach out to me privately and be like, never feel that way. And they're just, I love them so much. But anyways, today should be a random day because I have school, and then no after school stuff, but I have to come home, I have to clean, I have to work on my coaching business a little bit more. Generally life is just sort of a hot mess right now. The apartment's a mess. That's totally my fault. Dishes are piled up from like a week ago. Not good. Laundry is bad. Brandon's been working on it because Brandon graduated law school this weekend. Insert adorable pictures over here. And that's really exciting, but he doesn't have a job yet. So he has been picking up around the house and doing laundry and all that kind of stuff. But like the dishes and stuff, that's honestly my mess. So I'm not really expecting him to do it. I mean, it'd be nice if he did, but also it's definitely my issue to deal with. So we're gonna take care of that after school. I'm gonna finish sipping my coffee and listen to some worship music, and then we're gonna head off to school. I live about, like, it depends. In the mornings, I live about 15 minutes away from school. In the afternoons, I live about 30 minutes away from school. So that's sort of nice. I used to live a little bit further when I taught in a different district at a middle school. It was definitely like a solid 30, could be 45 with traffic in the afternoons. But yeah, this isn't hard to get to, but I do have to take 3 highways to get to my job. But if you live in Cincinnati, you know that taking highways is pretty much a necessity if you want to go literally anywhere. We have officially 7 days. No, well, I count today as over because I'm awake and I'm gonna go to work, so therefore the day is done. So we have 6 days of school left, which is insane, but I also have so much stuff to get done before then. I have to do 6th grade recognition. There's a little choir singing 2 songs. I have to do kindergarten recognition. All the kindergartners are singing 2 songs. We have a couple retirement parties. We have field day on Friday, which is a whole different schedule. I have to pack up my whole room before next Thursday because next Thursday is the last day for students, and then Friday is supposed to be a PD day for teachers, and usually we get time to pack up our room and stuff. But I took a personal day because I'm going to Florida at like 3 o'clock, so I didn't want to have to go in and like leave last minute and try to make to the airport, so I just used my last personal day for that. So I'd like to have everything packed by the last day of school so that I don't have to go in at all that Friday. Like, I really don't want to do that. That would be fabulous. Anyways, I've rambled long enough. I will see you guys at school. Oh my gosh, you guys, are you ready for an update? Okay, so minding my own business, called at morning duty where I greet the little kids getting off the bus, and one of my 2nd graders runs up to me and says, Miss Eller, look what I accidentally brought to school today. Unzips her bag and there is a gerbil. A gerbil. And I had to deal with it, and I screamed because I wasn't expecting an animal to be in her backpack. And yeah, we took care of it. We got a box for it. They ended up calling her mom, getting her mom to come pick it up, I assume. But yeah, insert picture of said gerbil here. It was truly a special moment that I will not forget. This month has been full of twists and turns. But I just had 6th grade and 5th grade, and they were pretty good actually. We finished all of their projects, so I have so many. Can you see this stack? It's like real thick. I have to grade all of these papers, and that's what I've been in the process of doing. But I had to tell you guys that story because what in the actual world? I still haven't even finished my breakfast because I have just been like in what in the world mode since that happened. Just what? Woohoo, got this much grading done and a bunch of like daily participation grades in, and now it's time for lunch. Y'all, this day whooped my booty. Let's see, how many classes grades did I finish? I finished, I'm eating a snack right now, by the way. And I never drank my to-go coffee. I had a cup in the car. I never drank that, so I just heated it back up before I go to daycare dismissal. All right, so I have 28 classes and I completed grades for 19 of them. So that's pretty good. That's not all 28, so I still clearly have some work to do tomorrow and Friday, but we'll make it happen. I'm enjoying my little snack of granola. It's chocolate flavored granola. Taste of Seattle. I think I actually got from like TJ Maxx, and some goldfish. I didn't have any carbs with lunch, so this is one little carb serving. But with first and second, we just had such a relaxing day. We followed some drawing videos. It was pretty much just like a completely fun day. This is like the last time I'm seeing them. I'll see a couple of them next week, but a lot of them won't come to school because that'll be like the last day of school. So we did some little like drawing videos and they were super into it. And kindergarten, we practiced their graduation songs for most of the bell, and then we drew a little bit at the end. But I know drawing isn't necessarily performing or reading or writing music, whatever, but it's the arts. They were happy. It was relaxing for them in a really stressful time of the day for them. The end of the day, the end of the school year, they're very high stress right now because a lot of them don't actually look forward to the summer, so they exhibit a lot of behaviors that are not typical because they're sort of lashing out because they don't necessarily want to be home for summer. Some of them love it, some of them do and are counting down along with the teachers, but we don't even like do countdowns at school or anything. We sort of just like to treat it as though school isn't ending, and we don't bring up how many days are left and stuff like that. Of course, there's lots of fun celebrations and field trips and stuff, but we don't make a big deal of counting down or anything because a lot of our kids actually don't really like going home for the summer because this is their safe place. So anyways, although we weren't necessarily reading or writing, we also weren't just sitting there watching videos, which we could be doing. I feel like drawing is just a little bit more active, imaginative. I don't know. I just feel a little bit better about them drawing and they're following like a drawing video. They're not just like scribbling, then like sitting there mindlessly just like, man, I don't know why I'm defending myself to you guys right now. I'm also so tired, so this coffee better help. Oh, one of my firsties drew this picture of us. That's me and her. I'm the one with the giant long neck. Yep, that's me. Pretty little flower, and the sun is shining. How cute. I keep everything the kids make for me, and I hang a lot of it back here on this wall. Hello, I came home and I changed into a comfy sweatshirt, got out of that dress ear shirt, although that was really comfy too. But I picked this up iced coffees on the way home, which was sort of a bad idea because the exit I stopped at had all the construction. Cincinnati has so much construction in the spring and summer, it's ridiculous. But anyways, Brandon and I originally had planned to go to a Mexican restaurant for early dinner, but instead he's applying for jobs. So I could not stop thinking about Mexican food and just went to get Taco Bell. I'm having a treat yourself moment right now, and I'm gonna watch some TV. I think that the new season of The Handmaid's Tale is out, and I like didn't know, and I'm obsessed with that show, so how I missed that, I have no idea. I thought it was coming out in June, but I saw someone post about it today. So also, this is just normal life. She's upset because I took Bruiser with me when I went to Taco Bell, so she's having a little trouble with that right now. Y'all, it's so nice, but honestly I've been super unproductive since I ate, basically since I got home. Have done nothing helpful for the world or anything that needs to get done. So I came outside to get some fresh air. While my phone is charging, it's dead. I'm going to read a little bit of my new book, which is The Sun Is Also a Star. It's not a sequel, I guess, but it's the next book after Everything Everything. Sorry, my camera just got full. But anyways, I was saying this is the next book by the same author of Everything Everything. It's not a sequel, but I'm excited to read it because I loved everything I sped through that. And I still have not really drank any of my iced coffee, so I'm gonna chug that, hopefully get some energy so I can go clean the apartment. Oh, don't want to do that. Alright, just read the first 30 pages and I like it so far. It's really different because it follows a bunch of different characters in their like inner monologue. So every couple pages it says like the name of the character it's following. So I like the fast-pacedness. That doesn't sound right. I like how fast-paced the book is because it switches in between characters. Took all my makeup off and I've been sitting here going through all of my Facebook messages and my Instagram messages. I still have not responded to all of my Instagram messages, but I only have like 15 left, so that's not too bad. But now I am here on Zoom because I am about to host our weekly Wednesday night leadership calls. Really, Gigi?
Why every single time you have a call?
Yeah, every time she knows I like need her to be quiet is when she squeaks her toy, which is evil. And don't wag your tail. So anyways, we have these every Wednesday for girls who have like coaches under them and are needing more help with like the mentoring part of it. So yeah, that's what I'm hosting. And I love this because it's a super small group and we're all like really good friends. So honestly, it's, I want to say it's business focused because it is, that's always the intention, but it usually, we just end up chatting, so it's enjoyable. Also, I cleaned my desk off, which has been covered in Lord knows what for like almost a week now. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks to Brandon who put all the stuff on it.
It was all your stuff, forget you.
And my friend Ariel made me this cup when we went on our cruise and I love it.
Why'd you put my stuff on my desk?
Would anybody like to adopt a 26-year-old man?
They would be so lucky.
Okay. Bye. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Ooh, I was about to text you or message you and Kristen, but since you're here, I'll just ask you now. What would be like the things that I like? Well, call is why I feel like I've had my hand up like this whole day. I don't know what that's about. Raise the roof. I don't know why I keep like, hey. But anyways, call is over. Went really well. We set some goals for the next week and then we got super off task for like 30 minutes talking about Disney. So if you have watched this whole video, I really appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe if you like teaching vlogs. That's mostly what I do, and I will see you guys next time.